First blood spills. I demand more.
He's probably thinking there is a Radiant Observer Ward on top of the hill. Fly, try and go for the D ward at the moment, but it'll be a disruption start from Nova. No-Tell, Storm Bolt's available. Everyone's in the neighborhood, but will he want to try and fight? They're still holding his ability. Does the D ward to start with, and now he's got a good opening inside the narrow stairwell. Can he hold him? Body block at Arfu, try and put everyone to sleep. The burrow strikes there from KanGaroo, combining up with the bolt, but it still won't be enough. S4, it is an overwhelming odds that will be finding the kill.
Very similar to each other, so I think that he should come out slightly ahead with Breathe Fire.
Keep your eyes on multiple lanes. It's KanGaroo who's being initiated on the bottom lane. The stuns are out, and he is very low. No burrow strikes available. The stun from Arfu will not create enough space. Keep in mind that jerAx did go for the 0-2-1 build. Not out of the ordinary, but
they're smoking the DK down right at level 6, along with the Shadow Demon. Yeah, well, firstly, you don't die in the lane, but this might be even better.
Looks like such bait. No-Tell, he doesn't have the mana for a Stormbolt. Warcride's up in 1 second time with the Burrow Strike from KanGaroo. Create space. This wraparound smoke is still coming. They're trying to kite them up. Done a lot of damage. Here comes your Shadow Demon. Who's he take out the mix? Arfu's still low in life, but now the Dragon Knight into his form with the Breathe Fire. Hits the SD. Already managed to kill off one, and it is going to be 2. Sven will take a fall. jerAx will survive by running out for the 6-minute rune. Without the epicenter, it seems a little risky. The Stomp is coming in with the Spirit. No-Tell's in the neighborhood. You've still got Sandstorm dodge available for KanGaroo as the fight happens on multiple lanes. Nana almost back to that tier 1 tower. Ana cannot get close enough with jerAx to finish the job, but his bottom lane where the Burrow Strike happens. KanGaroo space to get out, but he can't take more damage. Remember, the Fatal Bonds has tied them together. This will last a couple more seconds. Is jerAx really? Okay, this is another way to find a kill. Nana's going to get himself a bottle, but this may not be enough. With the Spirit down, they need to create some space, give him time to bottle up, but it won't work. Warlock just moves in, takes the kill, and DK will fall.
These Observer Wards from OG. One in the middle lane, one closer to the Ancients, and this is with a Sven farming
They just smoked. They're coming in. They want the kill over on the Dragon Knight. No-Tell will get the stun off with the Warcry. They've got the movement speed to close the distance. Into the first stun. Concoction to follow up, plus the duel from the Legion Commander. OG, they've done this time and time again during the group stages. This big maneuver, show of strength, find one kill, take the mid-tier 1 tower just after 10-minute mark. Amplified, of course, by Ana's farm.
By the Elder Titan.
So this is what the Lifestealer is having to resort himself to. Walking around an Ancient Thunderhide, messing up with Ana's farm. Now, SD's going to get a couple of copies. This is actually quite nice. And then with a Lifestealer behind, Flying will get the rock off. Maybe AhJit can find that kill. Yes, he will. Fatal Bonds have still tied a couple of WG together. And the duel, oh, it actually held the ET in position. The SD is low because of that, but the epicenter from KanGaroo goes through jerAx, taking out his life. They're looking for another target, but who do they really want? Okay, maybe they don't want anybody. S4 is on the hunt with that Blink Dagger of his. He can close the distance. No, he can't. It's a haste rune spawning on bottom river. Yeah, it's something. But yeah, it's not stemming the bleeding, which isn't really coming from WG. It's just the fact that OG is injecting more blood into their system. They're about 7,000 net worth in front, 3,500 in the experience. When they take this top tower with the Blink duel, Legion Commander finds the right timing. The Burrow Strike from KanGaroo creating a lot of space. S4, the dual breath will bring him down. Now Ana is trapped. This is huge kills for WG. If they can kill up the Alchemist, the Stormbolt will arrive. No-Tell, the Burrow Strike's still there, but toggle. Ana will get himself a double kill. They had a good opening. They stopped the duel. They won the fight, but they lost the war.
We were looking up words of the day.
jerAx, a little bit of trouble. Lifesteal's going to start over on him. You have Purge available if things get a little bit rough, as jerAx is basically extra committed anyway.
It doesn't even matter if he supports are dirt poor, because Alchemist, he farms a Scepter for them in
the field of battle. This is a better one. No-Tell caught in the top river. The Burrow Strike out with the ET Spirit down. No-Tell's got very little to defend himself with.
All the heroes were in full vision, and now they can actually maybe take a 5-4-on-5. Ana, is he going to get caught by the stomp here?
Yeah, they just leave the Spirit in the back lines to create more space, and then they disrupt over on that Alchemist. Turns against him. S4 actually jumped in at that point, looking for a kill. The Rock is down with the Fatal Bonds. Lifestealer and DK combined together. The epicenter will kill off the Alchemist. The expense is the Lifestealer of WG. And they're on the run. S4 Blink Dagger is off cooldown, and SD is such a juicy target. If only he can get close enough. Tries to break free. Blink Dagger still on cooldown. SD juking it out in the tree lines, but it's time to duel. And SD will add a little bit of plus damage into the Legion Commander, now adding up to 34. I actually wonder too, like once the axe comes up, is it worthwhile to get that extra? Do you give it to the Sven? Oh, Burrow Strike, speaking of Sven, initiated on. The ET Splitter is out. Does he have enough to find the armlet toggle? Needs a little bit more time, and the cleave! No-Tell with the extra Storm Bolt. The Purge is on him. He'll need to toggle his way through this one, and he will survive. The disruption's out. WG, they're going to lose out big.
That is a sad fight for them to take, especially with the Lifestealer just picking up the Dezo. Yeah, they don't want to lose right now.
S4. They're infested. Burrow Strike 1 second. Now they can go. Burrow Strike pop out. S4 quickly mopped up. 45 seconds on the sideline. Easy points, easy money. Lifestealer chasing down jerAx. He is under the cover of Invis, but jerAx has a lot of friends. Lifestealer attacking quick and attacking fast. Rage is still up, so Concoction won't be able to hit him. Okay, he actually stuns it by stunning himself. The SK. Burrow strikes through with a 4-star. Lifestealer give him some space to move. And also with disruption from Nova. OG, this is becoming complicated.
Yeah, they're giving away a lot of hits here and there.
Even that stomp, that's nice. DK! No. He jumped all the way in. The ET Splitter will create a little bit more space. This is putting in KanGaroo. Time and space to bring down the Warlock. Epicenter is off from him too, but the duel locks the Dragon Knight in position. No way to toggle this one. That lifesteal's coming in the form of the Centaur. He's dominating. He's going to look for the stun to begin on No-Tell, then pop out with the Burrow Strike. WG making most of the environmental resources.
Sand King's out of mana. Is he going to be able to force step away? I don't think that OG knows that he's out.
You want to wait? Nova, you're dying to illusions when you're that close.
He wants the farm, man. That's
what he wants to go back in and disrupt another. While the DK is sitting at 3.5k. Interested to see if he just wants to hold onto his buyback or if he needs items to take this fight. Because bit by bit, okay, No-Tell jumps in. 3 hits to kill off the Shadow Demon. He's got buyback available, plus got the disruption off beforehand. So they've already got Alchemist fighting for the WG cause, plus the Ancient Black Dragon being ignored.
He probably wants to wait for level 16 too. He's really close to level 16 on this, man.
Yeah, no, you can't fight that. You got no escape as well with no BKB available. The duel's going to begin from S4 with the Blade Mail on. No protection allowed. SD couldn't get close enough to get the disruption. That's the only way they really could have stopped their DK from dying, and now the jump in, the Burrow Strike, it's good from the SK, but the Rock was better, hitting most of WG. Maybe Nana with his buyback can do work, but with no Dragon Form, the Lifestealer down as well. More buybacks need to be committed if they want to hold their base WG. The TP out not even working, a triple kill for Ana. The Epicenter finally comes in, but it only hits the Alchemist, and he's very unaffected by this. In 1 second time, Chemical Rage is back off cooldown, and now Ana just starts ripping apart the racks.
No way to stop him. They can try and slow him down with the Elder Titan, but that was an immediate
Burrow Strike's good. Spirit into Stomp. Lifestealer looking to bash into him more. He's still got the Infest available, but jerAx gets the initial stun, and he infests into the range melee. So OG will lose most of their creep wave, but they don't care. Their sustain is unbelievably good. So they take the mid racks. Now they push for the top lane as well. WG looking for the opening with the Aghanim Scepter fresh on the SK. Wants to get that good Burrow Strike, able to do it. Slow down the Alchemist, buy time for the DK to live, but OG got what they came for. Objective-based gaming. They take the melee racks. They'll turn and fight if WG wish to chase, though.
Uh-oh, Nova, is he going to die to this illusion?
No. He's fine.
He needs the help of his teammates to clear him out. And yeah, that's half your base gone.
Basically, everyone's rolling in a bathtub of, like, bills.
Scan hits near the Dire Secret Shop, so they know they're wrapping around behind. It's either going to be one of two places, one from the river or one from behind.
Smoke from OG. See the ping coming in from Ogre. He knows. They know. WG will walk into it. S4 will trigger off the smoke. Makes a break for the tree lines. The Burrow Strike from KanGaroo will reach it, but No-Tell jumps in on target, instantly disrupted as well as Purge, so he couldn't kill off Nana. This fight will split into multiple parts. As it's over on the left, it's going to be already Warlock down for the count. The Epicenter arriving in from KanGaroo. Can they bring down this Sven? The DK stunned up too much. Concoction's also here underneath the Sentry Ward. There was nowhere to hide, and we are forced into a third game as OG, they play the greed, and it pays off.
Very difficult lanes to break, and WG tried their best to solve that early game economy from OG, but just no chance. Alchemist, you got that perfect timing with the Armlet Radiance at 12 minutes, and they just played it very slow and steady from there.
It was not enough.